right. Hey, friends, what's happening? What's shaking? What's going on? Well, this is Andy, and I'm coming to you again from here at Reverend Guitars in Toledo, Ohio, heartland of America. I'm super stoked to be here again. It's kind of a tradition that we've been able to enjoy for the last 10 years. I love Ken and Penny and everybody here at Reverend Guitars, and I'm just deeply honored every time they invite me to come here and talk about and demonstrate the incredible Reverend basses. Today I'm going to show you the Thundergun, and this one is special for me because I have a Thundergun, and in fact it's the first Reverend bass that I ever got. It's the one that I've had the longest. Mine is in gunmetal gray. This one's in this awesome red color, but it's identical in terms of, like, when I pick this bass up, it feels identical to mine. And that's probably a really good point just to say right off the bat, is that they're so consistent. You know, when I play the Dub King and when I play the Decision P and when I play the Sentinel and now when I'm playing this Thundergun, those are the models that I personally own and have owned for years. As soon as I pick them up, they're identical to mine. I mean, they sound exactly the same. They feel the same. It's so consistent, you know? And that's something that should be mentioned because it's a high compliment. It's a very high compliment that they're able to maintain that kind of consistency across all the basses, across all the different models. That's a really, really, really cool thing to know. Let's jump into hearing what it sounds like. It's got, I think probably, like for me, this is probably the bass that has the most versatile palette of tones. So I tend to use it more than the other ones, like in a live gigging situation, because it's more like universally fits into all the different stuff I do. I play Americana, roots, rock and roll, rhythm and blues, soul, funk, bluegrass, country. You know what I mean? I play in a lot of different musical environments with a lot of different types of players. And for me, the Thundergun just kind of fits them all. And it has a kind of retro hip, I call it retro hip, you know, atomic age, Jetsons kind of look to it, that looks, you know, it looks sci-fi, but also retro at the same time, you know what I mean, with the body shape. So let's hear what it sounds like. It has two pickups. It has the thick brick in the back, and it has the split brick in the towards the neck. You have a volume control, passive tone control, awesome passive tone control with an excellent tone cap in there, and the blend control. The big knob in the back is the blend control, which has a center indent. As you roll the blend control, you get to the middle, you feel a little clicker right there in the middle, and that helps you to indicate where you're at within the blend control without looking. You can feel where you are, you know what I mean? And then you can gauge how much of the blend that you want by knowing where that indent, by feeling where that indent is. Okay, so let's start on just the split brick, which incidentally is if you notice how the poles are, the staggered poles, it's a reverse P. Okay. I'm going to show you a cool sound that I use a lot when I'm playing blues, when I'm playing jump blues and, you know, that kind of thing, traditional blues. I go for this, what I call a doghouse technique. know, it's like, I'm trying to make it sound like an upright sort of. And I can just get that simply by changing my right hand, you know, the way that I'm plucking it. You know, for the doghouse thing, I'm the palm muting. So one of the things that I like to do, that I commonly will do, is I like to set it and go, not be constantly fiddling around with things. And you know, if I do any kind of fiddling around, it's just with the blend control, meaning I usually like to just set it and forget it kind of thing. But that doesn't mean I don't have a large variety of sounds. That just means that I'm in control of the sounds without having to fiddle with the knobs, and I do it all with my right hand. Now we'll go to both pickups. One of the things that I will do, and I've said it in all the other videos, and I'll say it in this one as well. I seldomly use the blend control right in the middle of the center indent. It just, to me, it sounds a little bit too scoopy there, meaning the mid-range is a little bit scooped out more than I like. It's cool, and there is a kind of an occasional place where it works well. However, what I will do is I'll dance on either side of it. I'll dip my toe in either side of the center indent, meaning I'll go slightly to the neck or slightly to the back or slightly to the bridge of the center indent. So I'm either just outside of the indent to one side or the other. That way I got all that mid-range that I like, and it's really, really in focus. All right, so now we'll go to just the thick bridge position. This pickup sounds so cool. It's so open and it's got so much like thick, burpy bite that when you take the passive tone control and roll it back to about 2/3 of the way, I mean, the pickup itself, that tone, it just screams groove. A certain kind of groove, a certain kind of Jocko-esque, funky, bubbly, kind of burpy groove, you know, funky style. And because you're over the back pickup, and because you're close to the bridge, and because the tension is really tight there, you can play really fast, triplets and. You know, it just lends itself to that so well. So there you have it. It's a wide palette of sounds that are all kind of compactly, nicely tucked into this instrument, and it has a great kind of set it and go, fits with everything, works with everything. I can get a great sound out of my amp and just kind of fiddle around between the blend control between the pickups and pretty much control everything else with my hands, and that enables me to put all my attention on the music and the other musicians and the audience and actually performing without having to be distracted by making adjustments to it. So it's simple that way, you know, and the more simple things are, the better, I think. And yeah, I mean, the Thundergun, the other thing about this instrument that I want to mention before I finish is that it's a set neck. Okay, it's not a bolt-on, it's a set neck. And I think that combined with the hardware and the string through the body, I think that contributes in a way to the like richness of the sustain and the richness of the overall low fundamentals, the way that they translate. So that's a key feature that needs to be mentioned, is that it's a set neck. And you know, it has the bound fingerboard with the pearl blocks, and yeah, you know, it's just totally killer. So go out and hit up the nearest Reverend dealer and try the Thundergun. I think that it might be the one for you. It is for me, you know. Out of the 4 that I have, I play the Thundergun more than any of the others. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos, and we'll see you next time. Peace.